Good morning, everybody. It's 9:30, headed to a job here after a customer just picked up from the shop. Just a little update. Last night, did a little bit of Facebook Marketplace messaging and didn't make much progress on Marketplace. Now, I posted just a Facebook post, like on my personal page, and trying to trade this bottle of air freshener. And a lot of people weren't understanding the post, the whole point of the post, and I don't know, it was written pretty clearly, I thought. So a lot of confusion, but ended up finding the guy. He's like, man, listen, I love the barter thing, I'm down. I have this electric power washer, you can have the hose, you can have all of it. He said, I was told it works, I've never tried it, it's been sitting there about 2 years. It's a North Star electric pressure washer. North Star? Those things are like $1,200 or $1,500. So I'm like, man, are you sure? He's like, dude, it's just gonna keep sitting here and collecting dust. I'm gonna end up throwing it away. He's like, I like the barter thing. I want to see how far you can take it. And I'm like, all right, well, we'll do it then. So I got his address. It's locked in. We'll meet up with him maybe today. I just have to see what's going on. It's a busy day with work, and then I'm supposed to go trade some dirt bikes. Trade a dirt bike for another dirt bike. So we just have to see how the day plays out. But that's a big jump from a bottle of air freshener to an electric pressure washer. Even if it doesn't work, I can probably tinker with it. We'll figure something out. I think even for parts, being a North Star, it's probably worth $100. Somebody will want it for something for $100, and I think we can do something with that one. So that's a huge jump. Can't thank Mark enough for stepping forward and just saying, hey dude, yeah, let's do it. I love what you're doing, it's awesome. So this is off to a great start so far. Yeah, we'll check back in when we go pick that thing up, and then we'll get it posted. There's not really a time frame on this. You know, I'd like to see how far we can go in 30 days, but really no time frame. I mean, I'm not going to drag it out for years upon years. Obviously, there's going to come a time where it's like, okay, I've put in every ounce of effort that I possibly could. It's time to just call it quits and stick with what I've got and just sell it or whatever. But honestly, like, I've always thought of myself as a person that could trade or sell anything. And that's just what I've always said. My mom's always said the same thing about me. Everybody kind of thought I'd end up in car sales, and it's still not a bad option. I think I'd want to have my own lot, though. I don't think I'd want to work at a lot for somebody else, but still an option. I don't know. After coming down to this auction today to do one of their vehicles, I think it'll light a fire under my butt to make me want to start my own car lot again. But hey, we'll see. That's big steps. That's far away. So we'll just see what happens. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing in this life. I'm just kind of winging it as I go. And so far we've gotten lucky, but we've been blessed. We've absolutely been blessed by the man above, and yeah, just the way that everything's played out, it's all him. But yeah, this trade deal, we'll get this. It's locked in. It's ready to roll. He's like, I'm available anytime. He said just not Sunday. So we'll get this. See when we can't make it down there. Yeah, see when we can't make it down there to swap the air freshener for the power washer, and just kind of go from there. It's only up from there. I think if it works, and original sticker price like $1,200 to $1,500, I'm thinking trade value of around $7 to $8. If it doesn't work, I'm thinking $100 if I'm lucky. Probably be able to. I mean, you could always scrap it and then go buy something. Be tough to buy something for the $3 in scrap you'll get, but hey, it is what it is. But no, I'm excited. I'm crazy excited to see how far this goes. And started with a bottle of air freshener. Trade number 1 is in the books. Well, I can't say in the books. He could change his mind. He might fire that thing up today and it works perfectly, and he's like, hey man, I changed my mind. I'm going to use it. But no, we'll see. Mark's a super cool dude. We actually both detail vehicles for a living, so kind of just added him as a friend on Facebook about a year ago, I'd say, just because he did the same thing I did. And Mark's one of those though that isn't all like we're competitors. Like, we can be friends. We can talk business. We can. Mark's one of those cool dudes. So there's not very many of those in this industry, unfortunately. But Mark is one of those guys. So he reached out, and we'll get that first trade locked in. It's locked in. It's just not happened yet. So we'll make it happen, and then we'll just kind of go from there. And then I don't know how far it's going to go. Like I say, I don't know what we're going to end up with. When we end up with something, if it's something large, I don't know what we're going to do with it. Do you keep it? Do you sell it? Do you give it away? I mean, the options are kind of endless at this point. So I guess I wasn't expecting it to go super well, but we're off to a hot start, honestly. I guess we just keep going and see where we end up. So check back in with you guys when we go get that. And until then, I guess we'll be working. Saturday, it's just about noon. I'm going to make the deal. This is where it all starts. And then we'll see what we can't turn it into. See what we can't turn it into by the end of the day today. I'm hoping to get a couple more trades rolling today. Springtime, power washer, houses need done. As long as it plugs in and it works and it fires up, we should be all right. This baby's going down the road either today or tomorrow. I was working on a trade deal with a guy, and then last night he got all weird about it. So I had it loaded up because he's like, I don't know when I'll be off work early, but there's potentially a day I'll be off work early this week, and then I'll let you know. He said, I'm going to have mine loaded and ready just in case, and then never got a hold of me. He's like, I work all day Saturday, Sunday I'm off. Sunday's probably going to be the best day. I'm like, sure, not a problem, dude. Just let me know. And then last night he got all weird. So when I listed my bike, I listed it in pretty much stock form. No exhaust or anything like that. And I guess his wife was throwing a fit about the wheels that he has on it that she just got him for Christmas. And she just wasn't too happy about him getting rid of it so soon. So I said, I didn't realize you had an extra set of wheels with also brand new tires. So he's got 2 brand new tires. On one set of wheels, on the stock wheels, and then 2 brand new tires on the aftermarket wheels. And I'm like, oh, new tires, both directions. Ah, man. I'm like, listen, I'll throw in a full exhaust if you throw in both sets of wheels and tires.
At the stop sign, turn left onto Potts Lane.
I'm like, I get it. Your tires and wheels weren't cheap on the ones that you showed me in the picture, but that's kind of what we agreed upon. You know, so just have to we gotta make it fair. I said, otherwise, if you don't want to do that, I said we can still trade, but I'm gonna need cash on top, just because it's not what we agreed on. Like, he's got these anodized orange hubs and black wheels and brand new tire. I don't know if they've ever been
at the next stop sign, turn right.
Nipples on them. And you know, to change that back to stock wheels. Yeah, they're still black wheels, but silver hubs, and it's going to take away from the entire bike. And I just told him, like, yeah, we can still make a deal, but I'm going to need cash on top. I mean, those are $1,100 wheels. And I said, you know, it's $1,100 value. I said, I'm probably going to need $700
At the stop sign, turn right onto Cooper Mill Road.
to make up for that difference. I said, or you throw me both wheels and both sets of tires, and we'll make a deal. And I'll throw in the exhaust. But then I had a cash buyer come at me today wanting to buy the bike like here in a couple hours.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Brighton Boulevard.
Me and this trade dude have been talking all week. Thought we were locked in until last night. Things got weird. He said he smoothed it over with his wife. So it sounds like we're back on for either today or tomorrow. He said he's working today, but was going to let me know if he got off early. If he doesn't get off early, it'll be tomorrow. He's off for sure. I just don't want to miss out on the cash deal.
At the next light, turn left.
Like this is where I get stuck. And I prefer a trade. I don't prefer cash. I prefer a trade. It's easier. It's done with. It doesn't force you to go look for something else. It doesn't force you to dig in your wallet to get something more expensive. It's just, it's a done deal. It's, hey, we're going to swap.
Railroad crossing ahead.
It's good for you. It's good for me, and we're done. And that's that. So, yeah. But anyways, let's keep it on a positive note today. At least for now, until we hear back from this guy. Going to trade this bottle for our first trade. It is a North Star electric pressure washer. And I probably won't record when I get there. I'm not that comfortable yet to like pull it out and start recording.
At the light, turn left onto Brighton Boulevard.
People or other people. But yeah, we'll be there in about 20 minutes, and then we'll get the trade done, bring it home, try to fire it up, see what happens. If it works, man, it's huge. It's a huge step.
In 1.2 miles, turn right onto State Street.
It's a huge step. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll go from there. We'll catch you in a little bit. We just left. We had a good conversation. We're both detailers, so just talking, chit-chatting. He saw the bike in the back and said he used to ride. He's got a couple bikes and a buggy and whatnot, and whatever. So the trade is made. First trade is done deal. Huge thank you to Mark. Yeah, we got us a power washer. We'll take it home. We'll plug her in. We'll see if it works. I'm very hopeful. It looked great. A little dusty, of course, but it looked great. And we'll just see. It's cool. Super cool. So yeah, I'm excited. It's moving along. Like I say, we'll get it home, check it out, make sure it works. It looks like it should. I'm hopeful that it does. And then get it posted up for trade. See what we can get out of it. Yeah, I guess that's that. So we'll get home. I've got some other things to work out with the bike, but I'll of course test it first and then try to glance through the Facebook marketplace, see if anything pops up, kind of sparks my interest. Maybe want the trade. So yeah, it's probably, honestly, it's probably a really good power washer. And with the business that I'm in, it makes the most sense to keep it. But like, that's not the whole deal. Like, of course, the whole goal is to trade up, see what you can end up with. I think it'll be fun. It'll be really cool. Obviously, I mean, we had a half hour, 45-minute conversation. So, you know, meeting new people and getting out there and Yeah, just meeting new people and just the experiences and everything, and hear everybody's story about how they got what they're selling or why they're getting rid of it. It's a cool thing, and it's only going to get better. So trade one in the books, air freshener for a North Star electric 2.5 gallons per minute, 1450 psi electric power washer. Let's get it home, get it posted, and see what happens next. This thing all rigged up, plugged in, everything, all the air purged out of the lines. I did hit the reset button on the GFCI and we got a light, so moment of truth. Okay. Okay, it did something, but then it like shorted out. Really odd. Did I blow the entire... I may have blown the entire breaker. I did. Which is probably the best case scenario. He told me it was 16 amp. I don't know. I don't even know where this is plugged in. I don't know that I have a 16 amp. Yep, that was that. Do I have a 16 amp plug? It's 40, 15, 20. What's on that 20? Okay, that's all lights. There's another 20. What's on that 20? That just resets something else. I think it's because I'm plugged into this thing and not into the wall. Let's plug it into the wall. I'll be right back. Plugged in again, we're all green, let's... There ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way. Okay, pressure's not great, but let's see. It's got this dial on it you can adjust. I'm trying to, okay, there we go. Let's see if that did anything. Not great. Could be the tip that's on there. 1 minute. That's that. Fired up, figured out that it worked. I sent out some messages. A couple four-wheelers, a couple golf carts, I think a couple lawnmowers. Surprisingly, the response has been very well. Like, you think of somebody trying to trade your power washer, you don't think of what we've got here. We've got us a good one. One of the golf carts is very interested. I'm gonna keep working on some things, see what we can't do, but one of the golf carts is getting real close to making something happen. So it's crazy. This turned into this, which is potentially turning into a golf cart. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, let's just keep on going.